everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello, my name is Charlotte. Today I have my 22nd week of pregnancy update. I usually do about 2 weeks in each update, but this one was kind of busy and I just wanted to let you guys know while it's still fresh in my memory. I do have things wrote down here, but I'm going to go ahead and just start with my symptoms. On the first day of the week 22nd, I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that, I got sick. I woke up in the morning and decided I was just going to lay in bed for a little bit and then get on the computer, which is right next to me, and browse with some tea, green tea, lemongrass green tea, and I had a cup of that like I normally do on Sundays, but normally I eat before I have anything other than water in the morning, but that decided not to sit well. So I was like, as I was sitting there and finishing it, I was like, my stomach kind of feels yucky, so I'm gonna go get a banana or something to eat on. And turns out that as soon as I sat down with the banana, I took a couple bites and I felt like I was salivating. And as soon as I start salivating, I'm like, I already know I need to get to the restroom. So, surprise, I threw up randomly. I didn't have any nausea with it, it just happened, which isn't normal. But that was the only time that week that I had that happen. I've been having hip and back pain between my hips, lower back. It's obvious what reasons, but just felt like a sharp pain, hard to stand up sometimes, and I don't know, that wasn't fun, but it went away like midway into the week. I've had lower front bladder pressure. The baby, I'll tell you the name here in a little bit, but he has been pushing, like, I don't know, it's gotta be his head or his hands, because he's head down, but I can just feel him like pushing on my bladder, and like I can just feel him in my pelvis. He's very pronounced down there. It's very obvious he's there. But that's a symptom. For week 22, I was a constant weight of 140, and I didn't gain any weight that week. And I went to the doctor today. I talked with her about a few things. I'm concerned about my belly stretching. With my daughter, my first child, I had a rash pop up and it was extremely uncomfortable, and I had to go into the emergency room to try to figure out what was going on. Needless to say, I got a cream and that helped tremendously, but it's like a really thick, almost like Vaseline looking cream, gel, and it's kind of uncomfortable, but it took away the pain. And I was wondering if the doctor could prescribe me some and I could pick it up today at the appointment, and she said no. And I would have to come in if that happened again, so suffer if it does. But I don't know, my mom seems to think that my body was just trying to get used to the idea of being pregnant and stretching for my first one, so maybe it won't happen this time, I don't know. And then what else did the doctor say? I talked to her about being overdue, and she said, well, it's your second child, don't plan on being overdue. And I said, okay, well, we'll see. See what happens. And I told her that I had gained quite a bit of weight my last pregnancy. I honestly don't know how much weight I gained. I didn't keep track. I just know that I started from like 125 to possibly 170, but I didn't weigh myself at the end. I was just like, okay, I'm ready to get this baby out of me. But she was saying, like, if that is if that were the case, that's probably why I went overdue, because I put on extra weight. But I don't think that's, I don't even know why I'm telling you that. I just don't know if that's true or not. And maybe some cases that is true with women, but others, I just don't think it's for me. Like, I don't think that's why I went overdue. My mom and John's mom, my husband's mom, had huge babies, and my mom was overdue with me and my brother. So needless to say, I'm not worried about it. But at this time around, I am like kind of paying attention to my pregnancy weight just to see. And so far she said that I've gained 16 pounds, and that's normal. And another 10 or so will be added onto that. But I'm honestly not worried about it. I'm going to do me and take care of myself the best I can. And that's just the way it is. I got 2 other appointments already scheduled. One's for the radiology for an ultrasound, December 13th, and then the second one is December 18th, I think it is. It's a Monday. That's for my next checkup. I do have to take another glucose test. I did have to take one early in my pregnancy just because how big Ava was. I think I mentioned that prior to this video in another update around that time that I took the test. But I have to go in between 24 and 28 weeks for an hour glucose test. I tend to not have any problems with taking those tests, so I just got to make time to go in. Okay, so back to 22nd weeks, or week 22. Things I've been doing around the house in preparing. I sold some clothes, went and bought some for the baby, and got a rocker. This thing right back here. Or no, that's like a sleep rocker thing. Can you see it right here by the fan? It opens up and he'll be rocked in it. That's in our bedroom. We moved that in here. And I also moved our chair rocker. So the regular chair, I can show you a clip of what it looks like. But yeah, I got that in here, and just those 2 things so far in our room. And I don't know if we'll end up getting like a swing or not, because we aren't going to be here very long after the baby's born, but we'll see. I'll go more into that later. Oh, we cleaned and organized Ava's room. We like reorganized her room, like shift the crib over and the dresser and stuff like that, just to get her prepared, and we don't have to worry about what's going on in her room when baby comes. And I made a Walmart registry for the things that I will need in Ohio, where my parents are and our family mostly. We're going to be going there for some time in the spring and summer of 2018. So we look forward to that trip, and we're going to have a newborn basically with us when we come to visit, and I'm super excited about it. As far as cravings go for week 22, I loved Italian food. I made a big pot of like rigatoni, pasta, tomato salad, I don't know what it's called, but I can link the Pinterest recipe down below if you're interested by any means. but yeah, a lot of that, pizza, salad almost every day, just a small salad, green salad with a little bit of dressing and some carrots, nothing fancy. But yeah, Italian food was like my best friend. And cooking, like I just felt like I wanted to cook and like make stuff, and I had energy and I was excited and I just had fun doing it. And that's not like me. If you know me, I don't really like cooking that much. So it was nice to have the change. So that's basically all I have for you for week 22. I am in week 23, but I'm going to go ahead and show you my belly and the chair that I had mentioned. If you like these kinds of videos, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. Just let me know if you have any questions, or if you just wanted to say hey. I'd love to hear from you. So let's get into the belly. Alright guys, so I sat down to put everything into the computer to start editing the video that I just filmed for you, and I realized I didn't say his name. We went with John as his first name and Asher as his middle name, and he will go by Asher most of his home life, and that's just kind of a tradition in John's side of the family, so my husband's side of the family. But yeah, that's his name. I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to hearing more about Asher in the future.